News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news. Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekole Oluchimi Japo. Savannah News TV. I'm a leading witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yes, good morning, my viewers across the world. I remain your regular host, Olujimi Adekanle Lijoka. Getting across to you live from Savannah News Television Studio in Toronto, Canada. As usual, we are bringing you trending news in Nigeria. We are bringing you what is trending right now in Nigeria. First, in the news. Suspected Fulani herdsmen abduct 10 travelers in Abia State. This one happened just yesterday. As we said earlier, kidnapping is now a household trade in Nigeria. The full story. It was a tale of horror and agony in Isikwato local government area of Abia State as bandits suspected to be Fulani herdsmen Thursday evening abducted 10 passengers and took them into the bush. The hoodlums were armed with dangerous weapons, according to reports. The travelers who boarded the vehicle at the motor park opposite the Abia State University, Uturu, were on their way to Akara in Isikwato local government. You see, no place is safe again in that country. As I said earlier, this kidnapping is now what everybody is just, going into. What everybody is going into. Just like the same incident that happened, that were some criminals were nabbed by the Ekiti State Command of Nigerian Police. And they'll be making revelations. You see, it's not all kidnapping that is of the Fulanis. Both Yorubas, Igbos, and other tribes are now engaging in this illicit trade, in these criminalities. Some kidnapping that took place in Ondo State and its environs, which we believe initially were Fulanis. They were not Fulanis. These criminals have taken to another level or style where they recruit people that can speak Hausa language. So when they kidnap their victim, that person will be speaking Hausa to confuse their victims that they are not Yorubas or Igbo, that they are Hausas. Some of them were being nabbed, were being arrested just last week, and they are confessing to the crime. They engage one of them that understands Hausa language. and that one was speaking Hausa. So to the victims, they will feel they are Fulanis. It's not all kidnapping that is of Fulani. No. Yorubas engage in kidnapping. Igbos engage in kidnapping. Calabars engage in kidnapping. Other tribes engage in kidnapping. Because in the real sense, for somebody to come to your domain to kidnap in your town, there must be an insider. They operate in two ways. It's either they are solely recruiting somebody that understands the language, or it's now a synergy between other tribes with Fulanis. So you can imagine our own youth, our own people that are supposed to be defending, safeguarding our own people. They are the one now conniving with Fulanis or recruiting people that understand the language. I will play you a clip now from one shameless old man of 59 going to 60 that engaged in kidnapping. Listen to his confession.
I, Ayo Samuel, Dayo Titus, Bangi Adebayo, Johnson, Umi, Samuel, Dele Petim. But unfortunately, when they want to go and perform the act, Oro did not follow go. Dele Petim did not follow go. But it is Ayo Samuel, Dayo Titus, Samuel, which is at large, Dayo Ego, which is at large with Ibumi. We are just the 5 people that involved in that operation.
Then after kidnapping the man,
yes, sir.
Where were you took him to?
When we kidnapped the man from Akure, we brought the man down to Ado Ekiti here. So I'm
where in Ado?
I don't know the name of the street, but I know the house. I don't know the name of the, but I know
the house.
It's a Bumi's father.
My father.
Yes, sir.
Then apart from kidnapping,
actually, I don't know the very amount that the man was paid, because Samuel is the one that collected the ransom. Because I and Johnson, we are the ones stand with the man that was kidnapped. So only what I know is that they invite us that they've collected ransom. They gave me my own chair.
How much?
1 million, sir.
1 million.
Yes,
what
sir.
did you use the money for?
From inside the money, I bought a motorcycle. So the motorcycle gone after like 1 week. Where I parked the motorcycle was stolen, which many people know about it. So the way I just use the money judiciously, I still make some farms out of the money.
Then where were you doing?
Sir.
Where were you doing?
Ayo Samuel.
You're from where?
From Akungba. I'm a native of Akungba, Koko.
How old are you?
I'm 59 years, sir.
What brought you to police cell?
And what brought me to police cell is I was involved in a case of kidnapping.
Kidnapping of who?
Of one pastor, which I don't know his name. The man was kidnapped, where I was later known that is a pastor of Deeper Life at Akure. So it is one.
You can see this shameless old man, a man of 59. I wonder how his children will be feeling watching him right now. Kidnapping people forcefully. These people you are seeing now they look remorse. When you see them operate or in operation, when you see them operating, when you see them beating their victims, you will know that they are animals. They are not supposed to be pitied. You kidnap a person that does not owe you a dime. You start beating such person, beating the person like baby, because you wanted money from them. They will beat their victim. Some unlucky ones will die in the process. You can see that man of 59 years old man engaged in kidnapping. And when that incident happened in Akure, I remembered it was rumored that it was Fulani that kidnapped that pastor. Meanwhile, it was it was these criminals. It was an Ondo man, Ondo state indigene. I tagged that old fool as a black sheep from Akungba. The same Ondo state, just 2 days ago, a 3-year-old child was kidnapped. 3 years old. You can imagine that. In that same Ondo, Akure, state capital, a 3-year-old was kidnapped. That very day alone, that 6 persons were abducted by gunmen in both Niger State and in Ondo State. That same day alone, that's 2 days ago. That was precisely on Wednesday. And as I told you, that same Wednesday, there was kidnapping that was taking place again between Kaduna and Abuja highway. Those abducted in Niger were returning from a weekly Beji market where the gunmen attacked them in Shiroro Council of the state, Shiroro local government area of the state. And they were coming from the market. These are peasant people. These are women coming from the market. So you can imagine how it is, how the country has gone down the drain right now. Nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. Kidnapping, banditry is now the talk of the day. It's now the hint. It's now the hating in Nigeria. It's now the most profitable venture in Nigeria, because there is no how you can break into somebody's house. You can steal 10 million, 20 million. There is no how. But if they kidnap their victim, they would start demanding for a ransom of 20 million. They end up collecting 10 million. So they find it as a cheap way of criminalities. Well, going out of the news of kidnapping, we are now going again to a news that happened in Plateau State, where 10 people were killed. Plateau State, Jos Plateau, happened to be one of the best cities in the sub-Sahara, if not the best in Africa, due to its weather, due to the food, variety of food in Plateau. They call it the food basket of the nation. It's unfortunate that place has now turned to, in fact, it has now turned to a terrorist ground. My experience in Plateau, I stayed in Plateau State. I stayed in Jos precisely for about almost a decade. It's still one of the best cities I ever stayed in my life. But it's unfortunate that place has turned to. Let me give you the news. No fewer than 10 persons were killed as gunmen attacked Tigbe community in Bassa local government area of Plateau State on this Friday. We gathered that several houses belonging to the natives were also set ablaze by the attackers, while several people sustained injuries as the gunmen raided the community in the earlier hours of Friday. You can imagine. There is no where that is safe in Nigeria. But the question is, where are our securities? Where are our military? Where is our national security advisor? Where is he? Mongunu, where is he? They are busy looting this treasury. They feel unconcerned about the massive security. They are just busy looting the treasury. They are busy allocating billions of naira for equipment, for military equipment, which we are not even seeing the impact. There is kidnapping every day. As I speak with you now, I'm sure before this program ends, I will get another news or another feedback that there is kidnapping going on. Where are our security? But the security, they have the power, they have the energy they have the forceful energy to swamp on peaceful protesters. but they don't have that energy to combat all these bandits. The question is that where are they taking their victims to? They stay the same Nigeria they take them to. How big is Nigeria that cannot be scanned security-wise? Where is our intelligence in Nigeria? Nowhere is safe. I still wonder how our people are still moving from one place to the other in Nigeria. I'm still wondering. The security network of Nigeria is so porous that I'm even afraid that very soon we will not hear of hijacking of plane in Nigeria if time is not taken. I'm having the premonition that they may decide to hijack an aircraft in Nigeria if time is not taken. If they can create their own caliphate in Niger State. Niger State is about few hours from the seat of power, and terrorists are creating their own caliphate. Boko Haram are creating their own caliphate in Niger, and nobody is talking, nobody is saying anything. I pray we don't wake up one day and we hear that one of our commercial airlines has been hijacked. Because the security network now in Nigeria, it has never been porous as it is today. And they are allocating billions of naira into defense. What are they spending this money for? In any serious country in the world, chunk amount of money is earmarked for intelligence gathering. If there are serious intelligence gathering, the security apparatus in Nigeria will be nipping it in the bud before any criminality takes place. When they are planning it, they will be arrested. When they are planning to attack the terrorists are planning to attack, they will be aware. But we lack intelligence report. We lack security intelligence report in Nigeria, and that is where the porosity of our security networks starts from. That's the genesis. Every day you listen to news, whatever is kidnapping, banditry, and Boko Haram attacking. The country is upside down. So I will never be on the same page with anybody that is supporting this government. No. I will never be in the same page with that kind of person. If you can be supporting this kind of government, no, I will never be on the same page with that kind of person. Justice boiling right now, and the question we begin to ask: where are our security agencies? Where are the almighty JSS? Where are the army? Where are the Air Force? Where are the police? Where are the police? You have, out of that again, all that news trending is about Desiani. Desiani loses bid to recover 40 million naira jewelry from the federal government. Is this woman not shameless? It's a shameless woman. For goodness sake, what are you doing with 40 million naira jewelry? What are you doing with $40 million? Sorry, $40 million. That is billions of naira jewelry. And you have the effrontery to go to court to recover it. Where do you get the money to buy 40 million naira? $40 million, sorry. $40 million of jewelry. Where do you get the money from? Because we are in a country where anything goes. Everybody just come and steal. The Zani, they came and steal. The PDP was stealing. We felt the APC were coming to right the wrongs. The APC are even the worst. They are the worst of them all. The stealing in APC now is even worse than what they stole in PDP. So you can imagine if only one person can have a jewelry of $40 million in a country, And you are saying that country is not rich? For just jewelry alone, not his assets, not his properties, just only jewelry, $40 million. And the woman has the effrontery to approach the court for the recovery of all those things. And the worst case scenario is that this jewelry again, I can assure you, half of this jewelry have gone. The EFCC, the whatever, those agencies that's in charge of whatever, they will have stolen half of this jewelry. That is a country that, I don't call it a country, I call Nigeria a banana republic. If they open a can of worms too, or people in government now, I can assure you, some are even worse than Desani. So tell me, when you say Nigeria is not rich, who told you Nigeria is not rich? Who told you Nigeria is not rich? When only one individual can have a jewelry of $40 million US. Who have it here in North and South America? Who has it? Who has a jewelry of $40 million? I don't think we have anybody that have that. I don't think. Let me give you the full story. The Court of Appeal, Lagos Division, on Friday dismissed an appeal by the embattled former Minister of Petroleum, Ms. Tizani Alison Madueke, challenging the forfeiture of her $40 million worth of jewelry to the federal government. Can you imagine? You stole from the federal government, they collected it back from you. You are pushing the court that you want the jewelry back. Can you imagine? You should come back. I think I advise her to come back to Nigeria to come and fight it here. It's unfortunate. Don't be surprised tomorrow this same criminal will come to Nigeria and hold position. If the like of former Abia State governor that was jailed, that went to prison, kangaroo prison. He was not in prison, he was in his house. We had all those stories. He was remanded in prison. I mean of Ojikalu. He was not in prison. From all what we had from our intelligence report, the guy was reporting to that place in the morning, and in the evening he goes back to his house to sleep. And eventually he was released. Eventually he's now back to the Senate. And these are the people we are looking up to. This is the man that emptied Abia State with his mom. And even the one that took over from him, the Theodora that he was covering, who was then his chief of staff. He too came to Abia State and emptied Abia Treasury. Today they are both in the Senate, making laws for you guys. Can you see where our problem lies? Can you see where our problem is? Sorry to say, more than 70% of them in that National Assembly, they are all criminals. They are all criminals. They are all Yahoo 419 people that will find their way with money because they know Nigeria problem is hunger. And when they want to get your vote, they will start bringing you rice and beans and whatever to get your vote. And sometimes they don't even get a vote. They will use that money they have stolen to bribe their way with the agents that are in charge of how to be fair in all their dealings. They will use that money to bribe their way, bribe all these people. You can see our problem in that country. That's why most of us are in Europe, not South America. When we see how things are working here, we get angry. Now why can't you work in Nigeria? Why can't you work in Nigeria? And the reason why we cannot get a true democracy is because those that are going to serve us over there, they pay from their stolen fund to get the seat. And when they get there, they assume they assume they went into trading with you with the money they give to you. But in advanced countries like North and South America where we are the one the individual, the masses, we are the one financing the party. If party sees you to be a right candidate, they will pick you up and the party will sponsor you. And the money the party is using to sponsor you are monies generated from their members. I am a member of Liberal Party in Canada. I pay monthly dues to the party. And that's how millions of people like myself pay to the party. So on a monthly basis, they have money in their coffers as a party. So it's that money they will use to sponsor people that wants to go into a public office. They want to go to a public office as MPs. So tell me, how can that person get to the office and misbehave when he knows that it was the money of the people that was used to sponsor him for that election? Unlike Nigeria, where it's the people that bring their own money, and I can assure you, and I can bet it with you that those money they brought to contest election in Nigeria, 90% of those money, they are not claim money. 90% of that money, they are money embezzled. They are former generals, they are former permanent secretaries, they are former director general in some other agencies. They have stolen money of Nigeria. They will not use that money to come and contest election. They will not use that same money to go and buy rice and beans and whatever to give to the hungry Nigerians. They know what they are doing. They are purposely starving Nigerians because for them to know for them to use them during election. They are purposely starving Nigerians. I pay my own money here. I pay my money to Liberal Party of Canada. I pay money every month as a member of the party. I pay them money every month. I pay money as a member of the party. With my hard-earned dollars, I pay because I believe in their manifesto. I believe in their governance. And I pay money to the party as a member of the party here in Canada. So any MP, any prime minister there, he knows as a member of the party, it was my goodwill that took him to where he is. But in Nigeria, the person that want to contest election will go and look for money by any means. That's why you see criminalities, you see corruption everywhere. The permanent secretary want to get retired in Nigeria as a permanent secretary. His next point of thinking is he want to go into politics to go to Senate. I remember Babangida Aliu, who was the governor of Niger State then. He was the permanent secretary of FCT in Abuja. Nobody's asking questions. He came and he contested the election as the governor of Niger State, as being a permanent secretary. He came from the stolen fund. He stole from the federal ministry, from the ministry of FCT, where he was there as a permanent secretary. A lot of them like that. Plenty of them like that. They will steal the people's money to contest election. So in that situation, you don't expect them to come and give you a dividend. How can they give you dividend? You can't get dividend. You only get dividend when you sow. When you put in money, you now say you are getting dividend. You have to invest to get dividend. So you cannot get dividend of democracy in Nigeria. We need to have style where the person that is contesting will come and use the money he got either through criminal way or through whatever to contest election. So you should not be expecting dividend on that aspect. But that's why we are getting dividend of democracy here in North and South America and in other parts of Europe, because we are investing in governance. And as we are investing in governance, we get the dividend. The dividend we are getting from them is good shelter, good roads, good medical facility, good security, and other basic things. That's why they are all accessible here. If I want to see the Prime Minister today, I will see him. If I want to see him. If I want to see any MP today, I will see him. Because they know they are answerable to the people. They are answerable to the people of the country. Because it is their back they rode on in getting to where they're getting where they got to. But the case, the reverse is the case in Nigerian's issue. So if you don't invest, don't expect a dividend. So you people shouting dividend of democracy, I want to ask you, how much have you invested before you are shouting for dividend of democracy? That is why we that are investing here in democracy, we are reaping it. It's very hard. It's a sweat, a big battle, because I'll go and work, and every month I'll be sending money to a party that I believe in. I'll be sending money to a party that I believe in, because I believe in them. I'll be sending my money to them in like my dues. I have all the letters here with me, and they will acknowledge you. Thank you for paying this. Thank you. They will acknowledge it. So imagine a party that had about almost 5 million members, and they are all paying judiciously. Even if you are paying $20 every month, imagine how rich that party will. So when they find you worthy, and you signify yourself want to contest election, and they find you to be the right person, it's the party that will sponsor you with the money of the people they have. They will not sponsor you. They will not say go and bring your budget. What do you in your domain? Maybe because it's MP, here it's a parliamentary system. They will not give you a budget. How much? They will help you. They will do everything for you. But in Nigeria, it's the person that want to contest that will go and bring money, go and look for money. Have you asked yourself, where can a man get 300 million? Because today, to contest for Senate in Nigeria, you must have a minimum of 300 million. Where do you expect that man to get it from? Where did he get that money from? They are all stolen money. They are all taxpayers' money stolen from you yourself. To contest now for Senate, you must have a minimum of 300 million. To contest for rep, no matter what, you must have a minimum of 100 million. That is the truth. So where do you think they got all this money from? Unlike where in North America and in Europe, where it's our own money, it's the party that was okay, have this money, go and work in your domain to win. We will support you. So you can see the problem we are in Nigeria. Our foundation is faulty. Nigerian foundation is faulty. And how do we rectify it? We have to dismantle and build another foundation. We have to dismantle. That is if we still stand as one nation. Because to me, I don't believe in one Nigeria. Because we are not being treated equitably. We are not. As I am, if I am to be a northerner in Nigeria, I would have gone far where I am before I left Nigeria. The northerners are being treated like the real owner of the country. That is why they are always hammering on federal character. Federal character. Federal character is a fraud. Federal character is a fraud. Federal character is changing people that are supposed to be in a certain position for people that are not supposed to be. That is the issue of federal character. It's a big fraud. I don't believe in federal character at all. I don't believe in it. And these are the issues in Nigeria. These are the problems we are facing in Nigeria. I pray we get it right. I pray we get it right. Thank you, my viewers across the world. I can see my viewers in Far Asia, in UK, in Nigeria, even in Castina. I can see them. Thank you very much for your time this morning for the discussion about Nigeria and the trending news about Nigeria. As I said, as a promise in Savannah News Television, we'll be bringing to you on a daily basis happenings in Nigeria. Nigeria is in a serious problem. One, we need prayers. But I'm not of the school of thought where prayers is only what we need. We need prayers and we need action. We need prayers and we need action. And the action starts from you as a Nigerian. It starts from you as a Nigerian. That action starts from you as a Nigerian. Nigerian is not, I don't know what to say. I just don't know. It's like maybe I'm seeing what most people are not seeing. It's unfortunate. Good morning.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things a positive change because our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekole Oluchimi Chako. Savannah News TV. When he I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.